Good afternoon. Welcome to this live broadcast where we are having our women, the USA women. We are going to be discussing the solidarity rally of the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. And on this note, we are going to bring some few minutes video on the screen. Thereafter, we will be introducing our mothers to our viewers today, and we are going to have a very quality time together. So all you have to do is to share this broadcast. Remember that we are no longer going live on our pages on Facebook. You are watching live on Enter Biafra Channel 1. You are watching live on Twitter. You are watching live on YouTube, live on Twitch, and of course on either a personal Facebook page or so. So share it, go to the Enter Biafra and watch it there, because we are learning how to start using our own platform. Our social media platform is coming, and because of what is going on with Facebook and all of them, we have to begin to learn how to use our platform until our social media platform is ready. So on this note, I am going to play a very important video before we bring in our women to the studio. One moment.
Here we go in round one. Johnson, much the larger man.
On July 4th, 1910, in Reno, Nevada, an audacious black heavyweight champion was to defend his title against a white man. It was billed as the fight of the century. Jack Jackson was the first African-American heavyweight champion and was despised by most white people. because of the way he beat white men in the ring and drove around in flashy cars with white women in a racist and segregated America. His victory in the ring and the manliest of sports went against the reasoning of most white people who believed they were superior to blacks. White America was outraged and they encouraged James Jeffries, nicknamed the Great White Hope, to come out of retirement and defend the honor of white America. Jackson, the black champion, easily defeated Jeffries, the Great White Hope, which led to racial conflicts across America with many black people being killed. In 1912, the United States Congress, worried that videos of this black man pummeling white boxers in the ring would cause race riots, passed a law prohibiting the movement of prize fight films across state lines. It is 2021, and some Igbo and Yoruba people perceive Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho as their great hope. They believe that they have been marginalized by a Fulani-controlled government, and this is made worse by the atrocities committed daily by some Fulani headsmen who rape, kill, pillage, and plunder communities across the country. Kanu and Sunday are therefore seen as heroes who have not only stood up against a repressive regime, but also marshaled their people to defend themselves and fight back. They seek self-determination and want nothing more to do with an unjust Nigeria. Hence, they rally their people towards Biafra and Odua Republic. But just a few days ago, the great Igbo Hope was captured and images of him in leg chains and handcuffs were disseminated all over the world, breaking the spirits and morale of his most ardent supporters. This was made worse when the Attorney General of the Federation, in an act most bizarre, addressed the nation first in Hausa language to announce the capture of Nnamdi Kanu. This seemed to suggest to most people that he was telling the Hausa Fulani people that their greatest foe had been conquered. A few days later, the home of Sunday Igboho was attacked by the DSS in a bid to capture him. 2 people were killed and several arrested, while Sunday is on the run. The Lord hear thee in the day of trouble. Name of the God of Jacob defend thee. Send thee help from the sanctuary and strengthen thee out of Zion. Remember all thy offerings and accept thy burnt sacrifice. Selah. Grant thee according to thine own heart and fulfill all thy counsel. We will rejoice in thy salvation, and in the name of our God we will set up our banners. The Lord fulfill all thy petitions. Now know I that the Lord saveth his anointed. He will hear him from his holy heaven with the saving strength of his right hand. Some trust in chariots, and some in horses, but we will remember the name of the Lord our God. They are brought down and fallen, but we are risen and stand upright. Save, Lord, let the King hear us when we call. I want to encourage you all in these trying times. It appears the enemy is on rampage all over the world. As COVID rages, economies collapse, jobs lost, families implode, marriages fold up, and hunger decimates the poor. Our situation is made worse in Nigeria by the cluelessness of the government of the day. They are at war on multiple flanks, but rather than rally the people together, we divide them. Rather than show love and empathy, they act like a conquering army against their own people. Who will speak for me must ask, who will help me? Who will save me? The despair is palpable everywhere. It seems like there's nothing to be cheerful about. This beautiful psalm puts things in context for us. We will not trust in horses and chariots. We will not trust in their mortals as our great hope. We will not trust a government made up of flesh like us. We will place our hope and trust in God. He is our only champion. He is the great hope of the human race. Despair not, faint not, God lives. For this reason, he walked to Calvary. For you, he bled joyfully. The work of Calvary can never be in vain. Situations, trials, and tribulations will always be seasonal, but the blood that was shed on Calvary is permanent. 1,000,000 Buharis can never steal your joy. 100 variants of COVID cannot affect God's plan for your life. A depressed economy cannot oppress you. This is the testimony of the anointed. This is the testimony of them that know Him. God will deliver His people. That's a sure promise. God will make an open show of your enemies. This is guaranteed. No government can break our backs. No arrest can shame you. Raise up your head and rejoice. God's power is on the way. God bless you.
Amen and amen. And that prayer is that no arrest can shame you. No arrest can shame the people of Biafra. No arrest can shame IPOB family worldwide. No arrest can shame the struggle for our freedom. This note I am bringing and presenting to you this evening our mother from the United States of America who have been working and having sleepless nights on how you can be free from the contraction called Nigeria. Welcome to the program as I bring Madam Bridget Okafor to lead and be in charge of this evening program. Welcome aboard, Madam Bridget.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Thank you for having us this evening. Great Biafrans and lovers of freedom, all those who are watching and listening to us, we thank you for your time. Actually, everybody have heard what is going on, but it's important for us to note that this did not start today. The foundation of all this stem back as far back as 1914 to 1945, when most of us were massacred. And unfortunately, we, the Biafrans, we are people that are very cool-headed, very mindful of our business, very naive of the evil that others are thinking about us and planning. We just go about our business for the past years, not really knowing that the Fulanis and the British had been planning on how to decimate us, kill all of us, and eventually take over our land. However, we have Chukwu Okike Abiyama at our side. He has been our guide. And eventually he raised a Moses of our time, who is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Believe it or not, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, loves us so much. He wants us to be free from the dungeon. He wants us to be free from the earthly hell that is in Nigeria. We may not understand it. Some of us may not see it that way, but this is the fact. This is the truth. And today, he is suffering because of the love that he has for us. He was abducted and kidnapped and was tortured. And now they still have him captive. So that is the reason why we, the IPOB women, have gathered here today to talk about it. And we are pleading, based on the stories that we have heard and the report that our lawyer has given. They tortured our leader so badly. Now he's at stake. The main thing we are asking now is for them to relieve him so that he can. But I'm going to allow my sisters to throw a light to what is going on right now. And the first person on the list is Beatrice Ekeze. Beatrice, please throw a light and speak to the world the situation of things now with our leader and the Biafrans. Are you muted?
Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. All right.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Good afternoon, dear friends, worldwide, wherever you may be. Thank you, our women leader, for giving us this opportunity here to come and speak to us. Dear friends all over the world, this is time for us to rise up and show why we rise. Like our women leader has said, our leader has sacrificed so much for us. His parents died because of this cause. And so men in our Biafra life we've lost because of this. It is time for us to return this level of sacrifice back to him. He needs us right now. So if you are anywhere in diaspora,
we lost him. We lost Beatrice. I think she have to come back again. But as we are waiting for her to come back, okay, I think she's back again.
And you have never supported the restoration of Biafra, this is your time now to rise and support this cause. It is your eternal responsibility. Do not exit this planet Earth if you are Biafran without showing support for this cause, because we will be considered an irresponsible generation if we exit without a future for our children. I'm calling all women, all Biafran women, when going gets tough, we rise and show the reason why we are Biafran women. The women that tie two-piece wrap. You tie the first one, the second one, you wait for anything that comes, like about women. It is time for us to rise and show support to our leader. Like our women leader have just said, I would like to echo, our demand is for immediate release of our beloved leader, Mazen Nnamdi, so that he can go and get the needed treatment for all the suffering he's doing in the hands of useless, hopeless Nigerian criminal enterprise called the leaders. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Beatrice. Thank you. As we all know, our fight is a just fight. We are in our land. We did not do anything. And they are coming there to kill us and take over our land. And so I don't think that this is fair. We are going to fight back to take back our land. And on this note, my other sister, Rosemary, please tell the world what is going on and how we can go about this, please. Rosemary needs to be unmuted.
My Biafra people, am I on?
Yes, you are. We can
you hear me?
you. Yes.
My Biafra all over the world, I greet you. Igbo mụrụ m, ekele m unu. Udo dịrị onye ọbụla. All protocol observed. Ohamadike Umu Biafra. Wherever you are, that said that they are holding you, no matter the shackles or whatever, we are standing solemnly, solidarity. You are our leader. IPOB stand by you. Mothers all over Biafra, Igbo women all over, we stand with you. They can't do nothing to you. They have already done their worst. We are crying because the enemies think that they can diminish you and the agitation for Biafra, but they are mistaken. Biafra people, akajanyo, akajanyi, umwai na po. We ask that everybody, whatever you can do, wherever you are, Biafra women in diaspora, homes, and abroad, arise. This is the time for us to show that we have been all the instructions, all the preachings, all the evangelization, and everything our leader has been teaching us. Every woman that ties two-piece wrapper, this is the time for us to arise. Any man, any Biafra man, any Biafra man at home, abroad, anywhere, that has refused to see that our children have been killed, have been slaughtered, any man that does not want to support the cause for Biafra freedom, any man that does not want us to be free, want to be a perpetual slave for the Fulani Caliphate, that man does not deserve our. We have to tell our husbands to arise and see the reason to our children free. Bilienu, the market is supposed not to be on because our leader, our son, our husband is in captive of our enemies. We want him free, and we want him free now because he is beating him up. They have met. He has now he needs to be checked. He needs taken care of. They have to release him for us. His mothers want him to be released. His wives want him to be released. His sisters want him to be released. And this is the time for them to release him. We did nothing to the Kenya people. Show love and respect to everybody, wherever we are in this world. But what did Kenya have us with? They kidnapped our own son, kidnapped our leader. Onyamuma kidnapped him. Well, Martin Nandekano is sent. Anybody. He has never said any lies against anybody. He has been showing pure heart. He has been saying no guns, no fire, nothing. But he will use his truth to tear every part of that to call Nigeria down. He has done it. He has done it. Is it wrong to tell his people to fight for your freedom? Is it wrong to tell his people to defend themselves? Is it wrong to tell his people to rise up and secure your future, secure your ancestral lands, be on the guard? That is all he said. Is that why they should arrest him, they should kidnap him, abduct him, and do what they call extra rendition? What does that mean? They have been torturing him, they have been miming him, they putting all sorts of nonsenses on his face. We will not accept it. Every man in this country called America, where we reside, this is not our home. Our home is back there in Biafra. We have to, now, we have to, our son to be released to us. We do not want him to die from the heart problem. We do not want anybody to kill him. We want him whole. They took him. He was healthy. He was lively. He was on a mission. He did nothing. He did no wrong to nobody. Our people, amen, do not sleep over that. Rise up and take charge. All over, wherever we are, we should rise up and take charge. Thank you, Ms. Simon Ekpa, for giving us this opportunity. Thank you, our women leader. And my name is Rosemary Williams. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sister Rosemary. That was a good one. However, you all have heard it. Our leader did not commit any crime. He is a very peaceful man. The only thing is that God has chosen him to be the Moses of our time to save us from this dungeon. That's the only crime he committed. That's not a crime. So they need to release him. So on this note, I will call on Didi Amaka to throw more light to the situation.
Great Biafrans, all protocols observed. My name is Mwada Didi Amaka. I am from Biafra land. I'm a Biafran woman. I'm a true Biafran. I'm here today to address 4 categories of people: the Igbo elite and their political class, the Nigerian zoo government, the British government, and Biafran men all over the world. To the zoo, Nigerian government, I want to point it to you guys to know that the Biafran women have risen. We are never intimidated by anybody. We are not cowards. We are here to put it to you that we are aware of what is going on. You guys are holding our son, our leader, the lion of the tribe of Biafra. He is our leader. You people thought Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is dealing with the illiterates. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has more than you people think. And we have risen. Biafra women are solidly behind him. Biafra women in the United States are solidly behind Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And let me put it to you, Buhari, dead or alive, we are aware that you have conquered us economically by keeping us underdeveloped in the Southeast, or whatever you call us. We are aware that you have conquered us institutionally by putting every person that is from the same religion, the same tribe, in all cardinal positions in Nigeria. We are aware that you have conquered our political elites, the old political elites, by using one against the other and giving them crumbs that fall from the master's table, when actually they are supposed to be the masters. I put it to you, Buhari, imposter, or whoever you are, the Biafra women are telling you that if you do not bring Gumi and prosecute him, if you do not bring Fulani herdsmen that have caused so much ravages to Nigerians, to all tribes, if you do not bring Patami and you still left him to be hacking into people's NIH as a terrorist sympathizer, if you have not brought bandits, Boko Haram, ISWAP, Fulani herdsmen, which you are their patron, to be prosecuted, we demand that you let our son go. Release our son because he did nothing. Mazi Nnamdi Kalu, if you do not know, Buhari is representing us. He is representing the 99.9% of Biafrans. The remaining 1%, the political class, we know whom you represent. You have chosen to be the slave of Fulanis. The 99% of us said no to that. We are not going to be servant to Fulanis. We indigenous people, you have conquered us in all these places. You're not going to conquer our ancestral land. That we promise you. Otherwise, everybody will march to the sea. We will march to the Niger. You are not going to conquer our ancestral land. We are not going to be alive and allow Fulani take over our ancestral land. That is not going to happen today. That's not going to happen tomorrow. That's not going to happen in our lifetime. Let it be on record. Buhari, if you continue holding Mazi Nnamdi Kalu under your DSS dungeon, you have infiltrated with Boko Haram in uniform. Our son is being held by terrorists in uniform. And we are telling you, nothing should happen to him. Enough has happened to him already. I put the word on notice that Buhari has infiltrated the military with terrorists, and our government has been hijacked. And the hijacked terrorists are holding our son, our leader. He is speaking our mind. I don't care how he presents it. I don't care what you have against Nnamdi Kalu. Nnamdi Kalu he did not do anything other than to say, give my people equal opportunity like you give to others. Give my people the opportunity to live a qualitative life. Give my people the same opportunity you give to to Fulanis. And you people say, bring him and kill him. But one thing I'm telling you guys, Nnamdi Kalu needs to go and see a cardiologist. Cardiomyopathy or whatever, cardiomegaly is a serious health issue. He needs to see a doctor, and we need him to be released to see a doctor now. That is for you, Buhari, and your regime. You must bring all the bandits, all the terrorists, all the herdsmen, Pantami, and Gumi to order before you can bring Nnamdi to order. Let it be on record. Secondly, I'm addressing Mazi Obiozo, the leader of Igbo elite. The women of Biafra in the United States are putting you on notice. I listened to your message the other day, and you are saying that arrest of Nnamdi Kalu will bring peace to the eastern region. You said Nnamdi Kalu stepped on toes while he was preaching his gospel. For that reason, nobody's going to stand for him. We put you on record. Mazo Bioza, if you and your team do not rise up, you and the governors and your political class and Ohaneze Ndigbo do not rise up to seek for release of Nnamdi Kalu, you guys going to have Biafran women to contend with. Let it be on record. And let me tell you, Mazo Bioza, that you are seeing how the Fulanis are protecting their people. You are seeing how Fulanis are protecting people who go to the farm to kill, rape, and maim our women. Because of you guys' selfish interests. 1% political class, you people think 99.9% of Biafran's life do not matter. Remember, we do not belong to the poor class. We do not belong to them. We are telling you, you're going to have Biafran women to contend with. Let it be on record. You need to know what you're going to do today, because if bandits are being defended by the Fulanis, and Buhari has never made any attempt to arrest or address or even call to order of any of the Fulani herdsmen, you people should rise and get Nnamdi out of that foolishness. If not, Mazio Bioza, let it be on record that you have Biafran women to contend with. It may be today, it may be tomorrow, but till life do all of us part, you're going to contend with Biafran women. You need to gather yourself together and rise and let this young man, who is representing the interests of 99.9%, let him come out of this humiliation he's going through. Then I come to Britain. I know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was born in Biafra land. He is a British citizen. He does not hold any traveling document. Even his birth certificate bears Biafra. So apparently, he is not a Nigerian. He is a Biafran. He deserves and should get every diplomatic assistance he needs as Britain, to get him out of this nonsense. British government, you guys know what it is and how to go about it to get him out of this as your citizen. Anything short of that, we'll see it as being discriminatory, and we're putting you guys on record. And to all IPOP men and women all over the world, we are asking you, arise, because our son is under captive by our enemies. Our son is being humiliated by our enemies. Let the world know today that Biafra women said, if our men are not going to rise, we're going to rise for you guys. Biafra men all over the world, arise and seek for the release of our leader. He is our leader. He didn't do anything. And even if he did anything, they need to prove him beyond reasonable doubt. They kidnapped him. They humiliated him. They have beaten him. Now he has cardiomegaly. His heart is swollen. Nothing should happen to Nnamdi Kanu. There would be no peace if Nnamdi Kanu, anything happens to him. Enough has happened to him already. So I put the word on notice that we as Biafra women resident in the United States are calling the world to rise and see the injustice going on in Biafra land. A call for referendum is not a crime. Nnamdi talks to you anyhow does not mean it's a crime. He did not commit any crime. You people should not keep quiet, because an injustice to one is an injustice to all. My brothers all over the world, all black Americans, all blacks everywhere, all over the world, an injustice to one man is an injustice to all. And I call upon everybody to rise. Our son is suffering and we want him released now. And that is what we want. And that is what the women collectively want. And that is exactly what should happen now. And Mazi Simon, I thank you. Our women leader, I thank you for this great opportunity. But let it be on record that the world has been put on notice that we want our leader released and released now. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ndidi. Thank you. Thank you for that presentation. And just like our sister just said, her last speech was to the Biafran men and women. Especially to the Biafran men, I have this to say to you. The Fulani men have spite on your mouth by what they are doing to your son, who is trying to save you from both seen and unseen doom, and they have him in captive for 8 good days. I want you to make a picture, make an image of what they did to him for that 8 days. That is a nightmare to the IPOD women. And that is a spite to your mouth. Ha bunyo na aso, una elokola aso ahụ. You should not swallow that spit. You should not. It's time for you to do something. It's time for you to say no, because it's wrong. It's too inhuman. It's too derogatory. Why will you keep quiet? You should not swallow this. You should not. And on that note, I want our sister, Mrs. Christina Du, to throw more light to the situation, please.
Good afternoon. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
We woke up on the 30th of June. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So we woke up on the 30th of June morning just to hear about our brother, our son, that our son has been abducted. Since then, majority of us, nobody can sleep. I myself, I couldn't go to work. I couldn't sleep. I was throwing up. Finally, we heard that he was taken to Nigeria, in that dungeon, in that entrapment called a country. And the next thing we hear, stories started coming out. How he was abused, tortured, dehumanized while in captivity in Kenya. They spit in his mouth, pooped all over his head and his body. He has bruises all over his face. They let him sleep on a bare floor, punched him, kicked him, tossed him around. Finally, they called themselves doing quasi investigation while they were planning or waiting for the aircraft that would pick him up from Kenya to Nigeria. Finally, they succeeded. Nnamdi Kanu is an unquenchable and indomitable, not dominatable human being. You cannot quench his spirit. You cannot quench his feelings. You cannot deter him. They took him to Nigeria. Then the abuse and the trauma continued. Thank God Almighty, while he was in Kenya, he was taken to the hospital. Sonogram X-ray confirmed that they've given him, in the process of the beating, they've given him cardiomyopathy. The muscles of his heart are now weak and enlarged to a certain extent, 30%. Now, from a medical point, his face were all swollen. That means he is retaining fluid. We are charging the Nigerian government now, not even to waste a second. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu needs to be seen by a specialist. He needs to be seen today. He needs to be seen the next minute. He needs to be seen the next second. Otherwise, this is a promise and not a threat. If anything happens to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, heads will roll. Because there are 1 billion, 1 million, trillion, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, 10 million Nnamdi Kanus out there. It is sad that the government, the tyrannical government of President Buhari, cannot read the handwritings on the wall. This is not about Nnamdi Kanu, for God's sake. Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for all the Igbo-speaking people in the whole world, the Biafrans. If you take him out, you've taken nothing. The agitation is still there, and the movement is there. And Nnamdi Kanu wasn't even born during the Nigerian Civil War. He was born in 1967, probably in October or somewhere towards the end of the year. So Nnamdi Kanu was only a year and a half or 2 years old during this war. But yet he's the one leading the charge. Can that tell you something? For a reasonable person, can that tell you something? Because the genie is out of the bottle. He's not putting it back in. We need referendum. That's what he's asking for. He's asking for a plebiscite. That is a common vote. Let us vote and see. The Igbos are a pluralistic society. We are not monolithic in thinking. Some 10% of us might want to stay there. You don't know. But leave the 90% or 99% there. We want our independence. That is our inalienable right. It cannot be taken from us. That is the only thing he is asking for. How is that a crime? How is that difficult? It's happened in every republic in the entire continent. Both in Africa, both in Europe, and both in everywhere in the whole world. This has happened. Why is our own so difficult? Because you know why? We know what the secret is. Because the 30% or the 20% are the Fulanis that has no place in the entire Africa, in West Africa, so to say. These are bandits from the Sahel. They have no speaking mouth. They have no mouthpiece in anywhere in West Africa. All of a sudden, you're letting them in to come and take our ancestral land, and you expect us to sit back and watch. Hell no. So I am calling and asking right now, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Release him to go and seek treatment. He has charges filed against him. We know that. He is going to come out and answer his charges. He's not afraid, and we're not afraid to answer the charges. Give us referendum. We want self-independence. You are holding us up against our will. Bullies don't win. Bullies are losers. They are cowards. The only thing the Fulani government have against the Igbos right now, they think they have the upper hand, is just the mortars and the gun. Why don't you drop all that in the barracks and let's get a playing field. Let the playing field be plain, and let's see what happens. You guys are cowards. When you come out to start shooting a civilian that has no gun, don't even have a knife, what does that make you? That makes you a coward. So I'm pleading with you. I'm not pleading. At the same time, I'm pleading. Let this man go and get treatment today. Nnamdi Kanu has committed no offense at all. Our women are being killed. They are being maimed. They are being raped. Our farmland is being decimated on a daily basis. We did not go to the north to attack anybody. But yet you're coming to Igbo land to attack us. The North has a full problem of their own. Boko Haram and ISWAP has ransacked the whole place. The news is just trending now on WhatsApp that about 25 children has been kidnapped, newborn babies. What an atrocity. Where else in the world can that happen? This is beyond ridiculousness. And Buhari and his henchmen are busy pursuing Nnamdi Kanu and the Igbos and leaving the problem Nigeria have. What in the world is going on? And we have the Igbo question. Okay, the Igbos are of no good. They are the one causing problem in Nigeria. But let us go then. Why are you holding us, for God's sake? Why are you holding us? Why are you keeping us? How can 30% of people that deals on cows and onions all of a sudden is controlling people that build cars, computers, engineers? Something is wrong. Something is wrong with the picture. Something is definitely wrong with the picture. Soon as the war ended in 1970, okay, our money was taken, our house would become abandoned property. All right, we thought the war has ended. No victor, no vanquish. Check it out, what happened? We were tricked and the Igbos kept quiet. The war continued on the mind of the Hausa Fulani oligarchy. Every 2.4 kilometers of the entire southeast region or south, there is a police checkpoint. We didn't understand that. We thought, okay, maybe they're checking the cars, they are, trying to extort money. No, that was part of the abuse. Till as I'm speaking now, by the time you drive from Owerri to Port Harcourt, it's about 40 or 30 checkpoints. What kind of crap is that? What are you checking? These were all methods to checkmate us, all methods to round us up. The infrastructures are dilapidated, schools are nowhere, the second Niger bridge is nowhere seen or even heard of. And yet the so-called 5 Igbo governors are sitting back and listening. Oh my goodness, this is not the Igbo I know. And this is not the Igbo that I grew up in. Igbo men are known to take charge, fight back. So tonight, before I end up, I am calling on the entire Igbo-speaking people, Biafra, in the entire United States of America. We need to rise up and unite. We need to increase our enrollment. We need to increase our fundraising. And we will fight back with whatever it takes. And for the Igbo elites and the political class, I have a message for you. When it is all said and done, you will never emerge as a leader in Igbo State. I use this opportunity to thank Mr. Simeon Ekpa and our women president, Mrs. Okafor, to giving us this opportunity and this platform to speak to the whole world and put everybody on notice, especially Britain. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu has a British passport. And British, they're doing this and doing that. We also know what the tricks are. But let me not let the cat out of the bag. Well, you need to start your diplomatic channels now and negotiations to let our guy out. Thank you. Thank you for having me. God bless you. God bless all Biafrans, and God bless all meaningful, freedom-loving people all over the world. I appreciate you, and we will all remain resolute. It's not over until it's over. It is just beginning. Don't be afraid. Stay strong. As much as our hearts is all shaking, but please, I am broken down myself, but I'm holding up now. As the day goes by, I'm beginning to hold up more and more, and I expect everybody to keep on holding up, keep on keeping on. God bless you, and keep our indomitable leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. God guide you wherever you are. Stay strong. We are behind you. Don't be afraid.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you very much. That was a great presentation. And for now, we go over to Azuka. Sister Azuka, where are you? Please talk to our people. Azuka Charles Mwankwo,
is she muted?
One moment. Yes.
Muted.
Yes, I think she's muted.
Okay. Good evening, my fellow Biafrans, and thank you, Mr. Simon Ekpa. You are doing a great job. I really thank you for giving us this opportunity to express our view of what is on in the zoo, in the desperate, hopeless, anguished, distressed country called Nigeria. If we are not clearer of anything, at least we are clear now that the intention of the Fulani government is to take over the country. The intention of the Fulani government is to exterminate the people of Biafra. If you are not clear of anything, you should know that the handwritings are written all over. And then my question goes, what has he done? What has Nnamdi Kanu done? That he should deserve this inhumane treatment from from Nigerian government? That is the question I keep asking every day, because I do not know why. The question is still why? Why Nigeria? Why? Those are the questions that I do not know, and I do not understand it up till today. A country that doesn't have a hope for the future. A country that the youths are suffering. A country where the women doesn't have to hold on. A country where terrorist raping has been the country where armed robbery and all manners of crime are being committed without investigation. A country where raping of our women and raping of our children and our girls has been all over. I do not know. My question is, why? Edera, those who are thinking that we're still playing, this is not a child's play. For those who are still playing, sitting in the comfort of their home, drinking tea, for in the comfort of their homes, still sipping wine from the nuts, rogues from the nuts, catering the economy of the country, the resources of our country, taking it from Nigeria to wherever they think about. They go to Dubai, buy house. They go to London, houses. They go to God knows where without giving them meaningful life to live. Is that a country? Women, answer me, is that a country? That is not a country.
No, it's not. No.
It's
no country. No.
Going around soliciting for the bandits and for the terrorists in the north, taking billions of dollars and giving to them without nobody questioning it. I want to know. Life women?
No.
What I want to know, is that a life? That is not a life.
No, it's not. It's no life.
Nope.
Be sitting in the comfort of their home thinking that things are going well.
No,
it is not going well. There is no life in Nigeria. Nigeria is a terrorist state. Nigeria is a terrorist state. They have been able to go down to the Sahara Desert, gone to the Guinea, everywhere. But all the ISWAP, brought all the bandits, brought all the Boko Haram in Nigeria, all in the name of conquest. And our governors, the Southeast, are still there, drinking wine, throwing parties, moving from one place to the other, traveling abroad, acquiring properties here and there, while their youths are dying. Our mothers are raped. A lot of them doesn't have husbands anymore. Do not have husbands anymore. Widows are all over the place. What are we still waiting for? And you are still speaking grammar. Our men, you call yourself men. You call yourselves men.
Ask them.
We are taking to the street. We are moving to the streets. We in the diaspora should start doing something, because our home.
Yes.
You guys taking down the Kanu, abducting down the Kanu from Kenya. I ask this question again. Kenyan government, you have a question to answer, because you are number one enemy of preference right now. You have a lot of questions to answer us. Government, you have to answer us. I do not know why people should still be thinking that things are going well. Look at him, Anambra State. Look at Bonny State. Look at all the states southeast. These criminals. To sacking our people. And what has he done? He has been telling people, come in. He has been telling our people to fight everything. He has done everything. He has done everything. I don't care how you feel about it. I don't think that he said to listen to the message. All the messages have sent. All the messages have sent. Have you been able to pay attention? All you know is about insults. Don't know about it. Because nobody can now, what is happening now? Kenyan government, Niger and the treatment, tell you, right to listen. For those men who are there still thinking rubbish, wake up from your slumber. For those who are still pointing at you, wake up from your slumber. For those who are still thinking about leadership, wake up from your slumber. For those who are still moving around, gossiping, throwing just out there, just to blackmail, just to tarnish all the images of Nnamdi Kanu, or what Nnamdi Kanu stands for. That can never be tolerated anymore. Sit up. Women, I want to applaud you because you've been fighting, especially those who are in diaspora. But I want to talk to our women down in Nigeria. As we are moving here, keep going. Stand up. Nnamdi is our husband. Nnamdi is our brother. Nnamdi is our uncle. Nnamdi is our son. So we have to fight for him. Women, did you agree?
Yes.
Do you agree with
Yes. Yes.
Yes, we do.
We agree with you.
Nnamdi.
We agree.
Yes.
Forward
Oh,
ever,
yes,
backward never.
strongly.
Backward never, forward ever.
Backward never.
Release Nnamdi Kanu. You are
Release him now.
holding him.
Now.
You are unjustly holding him. Release Nnamdi Kanu. I
Now.
want to talk to everybody. Now is the time. The hour has come. That is what Jesus told his people. The hour has come. He has fought a fight. He has done it for us. He has been there for us. And why don't we go and be there for him now? Why? What are we waiting for? Stop, women. If men cannot take it up, we can. This is atrocity. This is inhuman. What are we waiting for? Are we waiting for God to come from heaven to tell us to stand up? The terrorist states doesn't understand tooth for tight. That is the only language they understand. Stand up wherever you are. Stand up wherever you are.
Eye for eye.
Release Nnamdi Kanu. Release the Kanu. Release Nnamdi Kanu now.
Now.
So much, Presido, for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you, Azoka. Thank you very much. Just like our sister Azoka said, our leader did not commit any crime. However, if you have any charge against him, he's going to be alive to face the charges, right?
That's
Yes.
right.
So
Yes.
right now he is sick, he needs treatment. He needs to be released to get his treatment, and then he will be willing to face the charge. He's not a coward. He will
No.
face his charge.
No.
Whatever you say that he did wrong, be ready to contend him in the courts. He will be there. But right now, you need to release him for treatment. And lastly, we have our sister Helen Wafo to make the last presentation today.
Thank you, Madam Bridget. And I thank you, Bro Simon, for the marvelous job you do. God bless you. My fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the globe, well-wishers, non-Biafrans, I want to thank you. I want to take this chance to thank our women in the motherland and acknowledge what it is that they do. We know very well that women, actually, we have the bulk of the work in the society. We have the bulk of child rearing, and in this day and age, we have the work of also earning income and supporting our family. And as we know, traditionally, not only are we supporting our nuclear family, we're also supporting extended family. We are the shoulder that our people lean to cry on. And guess what? We have been doing a lot of crying in this zoo contraption. We have. So I'm going to take this moment to address our women at home. We do appreciate and acknowledge that you don't have the liberties that we have here. We can protest without getting shot. We can do that. We can even insult the president because it is our prerogative that is enshrined in law and it is respected. The zoo does not respect law. And so they have been killing our people. Since when? Since when? Is it since 1960 something? No. You see,
No.
the war of 1966, yes, that they starved our people to death, 5 million and counting, purely for the petrochemical interest of Britain. That was big. But guess what? They've been killing us since 1945.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't Nnamdi born in 1945? Was even his parents alive then?
No.
1945. No, the answer is no, he wasn't alive. So that the problem, the hardship, the suffering of Biafrans in this day and age in the Nigerian space, it is historical. It is long-standing. The modus operandi of the ruling Fulani of Nigeria is that of who? Ahmadu Bello, who came, a British journalist asked him, what is this your obsession about Igbos? What is your obsession? Do you know what he said? I'm sure you guys have seen the video. The Igbos are people, more or less, if you put them in a camp, they want to excel, they want to do good. So you find yourself in a space that criminalizes your productivity. We find ourselves with people who are consumers. Oil, 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 oil. They share. We didn't mind. We don't have any, which is a word that comes from our own land. We are excluded, yet we take it in stride. We mind our productivity. Productivity is what creates wealth, not consumption. They're consumers. They consume, they share oil money. And on top of that, that they're in full control of wealth from our land. Guess what? They are still being driven by hate and jealousy of what we accomplish, in spite of Nigeria, not because of Nigeria. We continue to expel. Guess what? That breeds their jealousy. So, my line of thought, the argument I'm trying to make to my people, you think somehow it will get better. When will that be? They say the greatest predictor, the most accurate predictor of the future is what? The past. The past. They kill you from 1945, burn your properties. Let's pray. Let's leave it to God. It will be better. That wasn't good enough. Somebody causes Mohammed in France. They kill you in Jos. Let's leave it up to God. The pastor, Margaret, that was decapitated for 45 minutes. The head of this woman, hooligans, Muslims took her head and ran around the city 45 minutes. No law enforcement. Till date, nobody has been apprehended. Nobody's been imprisoned. For how long will you take these assaults? I want to remind us that no matter what you do, a person that has that vitriolic type of hatred for you, you can never please. We need to live. For anyone who is yet to be convinced, please hear it. Stop deluding yourself. Nothing you do will please them until your land is gone, until your language is gone, until your culture is gone. Mind you, do you know the worst of these insults? Fulanis are immigrants in the Nigerian space.
That's right.
Who by our grace and generosity have done well. We don't jealous anyone for doing well. We like to compete. But now, no, that's not even good enough anymore. Every 5 minutes, they're giving us quick notice to leave. You know, guess what? We need to change this narrative and argument. Maybe we should start telling them to leave. Because in their arrogance and hubris, they might just lose Nigeria completely because nowhere in the African continent wants to live with them. Even their homeland, Guinea, Conakry, they are not allowed anywhere near power because they are an ill wind that do blow nothing but ill. Exactly. That's what they bring. Death and destruction. So my fellow women at home, we appreciate the hardship. Our people are hungry, literally starving, but you can rise. As you pray, act. How can you act? Stop cooking, boycott their goods, boycott their services, their gate men, their nail cutters, all those people, boycott their services. Soon as you boycott their animals, stop cooking with them, with their products for your family. Raped animals, you're bringing filth and cause. Don't cook anymore with their food. Let them take their cattle. We have our Igbo cows, Igbo. We have our goats. We have our chicken. Let us eat fish. Let's eat crayfish for a few weeks so that our land will be liberated. We can excel in animal husbandry. You know that there's nothing we choose to do that we cannot excel in.
True.
Please, my people, be strong and steady yourselves. Let me take this chance to extend our love and our devotion to Onyendu. May our devotion, the fire of our devotion, buoy you, provide you strength. Amen. As we reciprocate the love that you have shown us, your people. Be strong for us. You have job to do. And we are putting the zoo government on notice. You know what you did. You know what you did. You are looking to wiggle out of your foolishness and lack of intelligence. Release him. You need to let our son go. You release him, let us go and argue in court. You know you cannot stand intellect. That is why you have sought so many times to assassinate his lawyer. Let's meet in court. Leave him alone. You have your terrorists, Gumi, gallivanting, taking photographs with terrorists. You have not arrested. You have not even called him in for questioning. You have people that have admitted openly that they have killed innocent folks. Nobody has been apprehended. But all your law enforcement, all your security apparatus is in Igbo land, it's in the east. What are you looking for there? What are you looking for? You think we are going to cede our homeland for you? You're wasting your time. Just be mindful, by the time you push us so far, you might just lose Nigeria completely. You might just find yourself back in Guinea or Niger because the assault is too much. Again, to the women of Biafra land, your passive resistance can yield a lot of fruit. It can. When you're in the marketplace, when you're in the gatherings, burst into spontaneous song. Everyone has a camera now. The whole world will see it, that you are groaning in the pain of oppression. But you must act. You don't have to be an IPOB member to support this, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is an embodiment of your son, of your husband, of our people. And that is why, as soon as his name is mentioned, my goodness, they go crazy. The hatred and the vitriol, the assault, the injuries that they're giving to his body, guess what? He is taking it for you in your place, because that's exactly what they're doing to you. Support this cause. You don't have to be registered for anything if you don't want to, but support. This is an existential, it's an existential endeavor. Yes. I have many more to say, but I just want to thank everyone. There's a song that I kind of use some lyrics. Please, if you can join me. My voice is not good, but please support me with it. We are able to possess our country, Biafra, and we will own it from River Niger to the sea. Though the Janja wither on the way to hinder, our God will surely give us victory. Victory, only move on to the righteous side. Move on to the righteous side. Move on to the righteous side, oh God. Hallelujah. Move on to the righteous side. Move on to the righteous side. Move on to the righteous side of God. Are we going home?
Yes.
Are we going home?
Yes.
Yes, we are
Viva
going
Biafra.
home.
Long live Biafra. Thank you very much.
Backward never, forward ever, backward never.
Never. Remember,
Thank you, Brother.
I have Biafra.
Biafra.
Biafra we hold it.
Amen.
Listen, Lambicano, Iwe.
Yes, better let my people go.
Amen.
I don't want to marry again. It's not a problem.
They can't hold us back anymore.
I don't want
They can't hold us back.
Nigeria,
ever, backward never.
Go.
We're on our way.
You are cowards. Leave us alone.
Amen.
Amen.
All right, Madam Bridget. No, nothing happened. I just put that music to support the song, what you people are doing, and so I think the song, came to the right time.
That's right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Our own son, Mazi Simon Ekpa. May God continue to strengthen you. May God continue to give you more wisdom. They don't know how resilient we are. They don't know. Gone are the days of
you are the best. You are the best, Simeon. Simeon Ekpa, you are the best. You rock.
This is a time of brain. Nnamdi Kanu is in jail, but they don't know we are holding more Nnamdi Kanu's down. By the time we unleash them, hence we roll. So thank you for the job you do. Thank you. And let them know that the work of women. We are ready.
They should hear
women
that.
are ready.
We are fired up.
They must take
You
it
can't
serious.
do anything to us, but don't start touching our children.
We
will
are
show
not
you.
playing.
No, that's unacceptable.
We will answer you.
We are not joking.
That's right.
They should hear that.
Our mothers, thank you. I really appreciate the movement you have started, because what has happened in a few days requires this kind of actions that you people have taken. This is to show that our leader has always been right when he said, when we begin to see our mothers joining this struggle, know it that Biafra is very close. And today we have seen how things have turned around, and here you are, going from platform to platform, creating awareness and reassuring the people of Biafra, which are your children. The promise I am giving to you today on behalf of other brave Biafrans is that we will never disappoint you in the presence and absence of our leader. You will not see anything missing. Rather, you are going to see more resilience. Every effort we have put in this struggle, we are going to put times 3, as our leader is not physically here with us to give direction. Nothing is going to miss, and nothing is going to be omitted as we continue. Madam Bridget.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi.
We appreciate.
Please let me say one more thing, Mazi, before please. I want to also let our people know that there are distractors out there trying to put a negative narrative. Don't be dismayed, don't be moved, because IPOP is one family, one body. We are still intact. There are videos going out there. Don't mind what is going on in social media. Nothing is happening with IPOP leadership. There is chain of command. And for everything that is happening, we are still one family in unity, one body. The Zoo people are using fake names and fake accounts to create a kind of a negative impression around the world among people. Be resolute and be sure that we, your sisters, your daughters, and your wives are telling you that IPOP remains one indomitable, indivisible family. And we are on this cause, and we are fighting it to the end. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
And also, we have also watched a video of some of those who claim to be member of ESN, those who they have arranged and arrested, and they are parading themselves and sharing the videos of how somebody was alleged to be confessing about how they killed people to fortify themselves and claim to be ESN. People should also disregard those propaganda coming from the Nigerian government. We know exactly their modus operandi. And let me also clarify one of the videos that they are sharing as well, where our leader said that Ikonso will be buried with 2,000 head. I want this particular speech I'm about to make now to be cut out and share, and also used to address those frivolous videos that they are sharing all over the internet. The point here is that when Ikonso was killed, our leader said that 2,000 head will be used to bury Ikonso. It is a metaphorical saying in Africa. And when when the chief of army staff died in air crash, our leader also counted the head of all the military men who connived and killed our people in Biafra as those who have been counted to the people, to that 2,000 head. So it does not mean that our leader is going to kill people and carry their head to go and bury Ikonso. It does not mean that our leader ordered people to go and cut head to go and bury Ikonso. What it means is that for killing Ikonso, either by natural death, either by mysterious death, either by accident, either by air crash, the God of Biafra will visit all of you one by one until 2,000 heads, until 2,000 people are dead. That is exactly what our leader meant. But today, we have seen them sharing the video in order to use the video to say, oh, you ordered the killing of 2,000 head. First of all, Ikonso's body has not been released to his family. Ikonso's body were not seen anywhere. So we do not know about his body. But this is the fact that for killing Ikonso, 2,000 people, God will strike you dead.
They will join him, yes.
And you are going to join him. So anyway, we come across the video, we want all our warriors to cut this particular statement and make a video to counter that propaganda they are sharing all over the internet. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Madam Bridget.
Thank you for the good work you've been doing. Thank you.
Thank you. Madam Bridget, we cannot hear you.
Can I say something, President?
I think Madam Bridget is having a problem here with this thing.
She shall mute herself.
She's not talking now.
She's not mute. She's not muted.
Is she okay? She stands still.
No, she's moving. She's looking at her phone.
No, you are not. No, you are not cut off. But we are seeing you.
We see you.
We are still seeing you.
Hear you.
Okay, can you close it and click on the link again and come back? Yes, because we are seeing you now and we can't hear you. Oh, it must be from your system. Maybe the thing is frozen or something. Because we are seeing your picture, or your video. Sorry. You can't hear me. Okay. Then can you close it and then click on the link again? Just click on the link and come in. Yes. Then use your phone. Use the phone. Click the phone. Click it now from your. Yes. Use your phone. All right. So Madam Bridget is having the screen is frozen. So let her come and close this gathering by clicking on the link from her phone. And I think she's here now. All right.
Can I say something?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
This is
hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you, Bridget.
Okay. All right, good. Thank you, everybody.
From what you're saying, right?
Can
you hear me?
It's never perfect.
No?
Somebody else got off? Okay. All right, well, we are rounding up. We are rounding up. We are almost done. Sisters, I thank you very much. Coming, it was a short notice, but all of us are here. Simon, Ekpa, we can't thank you enough for everything that you are doing for Biafra. God bless you. And thank you for giving us this opportunity. Just a word to our people. As you know, it is flowing in the social media that the Nigerian and British government gave Kenya government $1 billion for this kidnap of Nnamdi Kanu. Whether it's true or not, we don't know. That's what we saw in the social media. However, this group that did this have done their part. They have done their part. It's like when Judas was given 30 pieces of silver to give to betray Jesus, and he did his part. So these people have done their part. Then what is our part? Back again to my African husband and Biafran husbands and brothers. How will you feel that you will be stuck here in diaspora, and also what give your children the opportunity to make a choice for themselves where they want to live? At least come and join this struggle in order to provide an option for your children, so that if they want to make their holiday home, they can have the opportunity to do it. So if you will not do this for yourself, do it for your children, for your future generation to come. So on that note, we thank everybody for listening to us, and we have an announcement to make. And the announcement runs thus: there will be a worldwide 7-day prayer, and this is being initiated by the Ipob women in North America, that is America and Canada. We are initiating a worldwide 7-day prayer and fasting for our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, starting tomorrow, Monday, July 5th to Sunday, July 11th. The keynote for the prayer is to release our leader in good health, so that he can go and get some treatment. The second announcement is this: the first thing is to make sure that our leader is okay. Then any fundraising that will be forthcoming will be initiated and announced by the Ipob women in due course. But first of all, first thing comes first. Our leader, we have to see our leader, we have to hear him talk, or at least a sign that he is doing okay, before we can initiate any fundraising. And the Ipob women will let the public know about this, so that we can continue our struggle. We thank you all for listening, and God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sister. Thank you, my dear sisters, and thank you,
God
Mr.
bless
Simon
you all.
Ekpa.
Thank you all for.
Thank you.
Bro
And our
Simon.
sisters at home and abroad and
Mr.
everywhere
Simon.
all over the world, we thank you for spending this little time with us. We appreciate you all, and we say keep on the move. No backward, no succumbing. Stand in solidarity with our Onyendu. We march forward. Ipob, one family.
One family.
One family.
Family. Amen.
Thank you.
God bless you all.
Bye-bye, and have a nice rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Bye.
Thank you, Mazi Ekpa. You rock. You rock. You rock. Thank you. I salute you.
It's one
Thank you.
Are we still live? Are we still
I
live?
salute all of you. You are the best.
We are still live. I'm going to stop it now.
Yes, please.
I heard it.
Thank you.
Thank you so